Hello again, word lovers. Today it's angels and devils. And I chose this because my first etymology is an alternative etymology from a non-etymologist. If you look at the word Beelzebub in the etymological dictionaries, you will find Baalzebub from the Hebrew meaning Lord of the Flies, possibly meant to mock the name Baalzebul, who was the Baal of the Old Testament. This seems to be an accepted etymology. However, Robert Fripp, guitar player with King Crimson, suggests that this is an anglicised form of the phrase Beelzebub, which is an Arabic phrase meaning the man with the aim, or a man with a goal, a man with a cause. Now, I don't know where he gets this etymology from. He's done some esoteric studies, I do know that. But the interesting thing is it's a different one and opens the door to more conjecture. Because if we go down the Lord of the Flies route, we will find that the name sounds the same as another Hebrew word, sebal, which means purple. Could this be confused with sebub, meaning fly? Well, I'm happy to leave that one open, and we'll go to another of the Dark One's names. Although, of course, in this etymology, he's a light one. He's the carrier of light. He is Lucifer. The devil is some kind of a demon, maybe the head of the demons, if you think there are a lot of demons. But the air is full of demons if you live in the Middle Ages. The Daimones in Greek, who were thought to be spirits that just lived in the air. Sometimes you can control them, sometimes you can't, but they're not really interested in interacting with humans. As Christianity evolved, the unseen world came to be seen as divided. So you get good angels and bad demons. And again, this is not an etymological source. This is from Chris Wickham's The Inheritance of Rome. The actual word demon, or daimon as it was, can be traced back all the way to pi. Daimon, a divider or a provider. The root da is to divide. The word daimones used by Matthew in the New Testament was translated originally as deofol into Old English and fiend or devil in Middle English. At the same time, they were using a rather fantastic word, which was hellknecht, a hell knight, but we don't use that anymore. Let's stay on the ghoulish side. A ghoul, as you know, is an Arabic word for a malign spirit that robs graveyards. Ghoulish, macabre, there's another word. This is connected also with graves. Macabre, graves in Arabic, being the plural of maqbara. From qabar, which is to bury. Well, that's enough of the baddies. Let's look at the goodies. Angel. I think most people who are interested in words know that angel was from Angelos, meaning a messenger, usually translated as a messenger. Originally a messenger on a horse in the Sanskrit, possibly connected with their word ajira, meaning quick. And again, Old English had a marvellous word. Instead of the model angel, they were known as Aerendgast, errand spirits. The head of the angels is God. Now, the interesting thing about God is it's got no connection with good, although it comes from a Pi root, gut, which means something you invoke. The root being this word, I'm hesitant to try the pronunciation. Now, that's one possibility. Here's another. Going back to Pi again, instead of gut, it's ku-to, meaning poured. Geo is the root for pouring, and a lot of libations were poured in those days. To give an idea of the tortuous routes these words take, the same root, geo, gives us the word foundry. Feel free to investigate. Now, good enters the language in English meaning fit, adequate, retaining the tense of the Pi root to unite, to be associated, becoming godu, meaning happy times in Church Slavonic, godny in Russian, and you can see some other languages there. The suggestion is that it comes from the Old English word for gathering. If we want to follow this Old English Gadrian word back to the Pi root, we're going to go as far as Deos. And that's obviously Deus, as in the Latin. And all these come from the root Deo, which means to shine. Possibly because the gods were originally seen as emanating from the sky. This becomes theos in Greek. And again, this is the Pi root death, which seems to give us a lot of words for religious concepts. And from all this, we get one of my favourite words, enthusiastic. You know what enthusiastic means? It's inspired by God originally, enthusiastikos in Greek, enthusiazein, to be possessed by a god. I'm an atheist, but I can still see the sense of this word. When you're enthusiastic for something, you feel as if there's a force inside you propelling you onwards. And so we go, onwards, to the next instalment.